Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as TheAfrozen. Sammy for the collective. Hey collective. Hmm. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or shop at my store. All that information is in the description box below. So, found out some new information that's gonna blow a lot of people's mind. It blew my mind as well too. But let's get into it. It's gonna make sense though. So, dream state, me and my guide. Actually, there were other guides that joined me this time. So I was surrounded by other um, energies, angelic energies last night, and I thought it was dope. Anywho, so we were walking. I was in the middle. There were some on the side, on the left side of me. There was some on the right side of me. There was some in the front. There was some in the back. I was like, damn, it must be some real hard artillery shit about to pop off, right? So I'm just walking. I'm like, all right, let's go. Yeah, well, all right, let's go. So we're walking, and as we're walking, the energy got dense or got heavier, heavier to the point where it felt like we were dredging. If that makes sense. Think of like you're watching National Geographic, and they've mentioned before, like certain parts of the world, wherever you are, the levels for oxygen may differ. That's what it felt like. It felt like my breath was being suppressed or being taken away, or my breath was being taken away here. So it could be a form of shock for some here. Okay, but it felt like the more I kept trying to walk to this destination here, it's like I needed help, and that could explain why I had more guides or angels with me, walking with me. So as I continued to walk, my angels kept saying, "Just you're almost there. Keep doing it. Keep walking." So I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna keep walking." As I keep walking, I hear voices, and the voices I hear is, "They'll never figure it out. They'll never figure it out. They'll never figure it out," and they keep saying it. And the more they kept saying it, the more they were being revealed. So they kept saying it. It's like for me. All right, I'll say this for an example. So I love music, right? And I'm a Scorpio at that as well too. Scorpio is a fixed sign. So fixed signs tend to do something over and over and over and over, or at least I only can speak for myself, but just kind of giving it as an example. Doing it over and over and over and over until they receive a result, right? Kind of that way. Um, Now with music, this is how I break down music, and it's going to make sense. Just stick with me; it's going to make sense. So if I hear a song, right, and I love the song, I literally will play that song every day until I figure out whatever it is I need to figure out. And every time I play that song, it don't matter. I can play that song every day for a whole year, and every day I will receive a different message. It would never ever be the same message. That's just how music works for me, right? So saying that, damn, what's my train of thought? So yes. So going back to them saying they'll never find out, they'll never find out. It's like recording, like you're playing a recording, and you're stopping, and you're rewinding it. You're hearing that part again, you're stopping it, rewinding it, that kind of way. So I did that. That's what I did, right? Because they kept doing it over and over and over. Y'all, when I did that, I heard access granted, right? The whole it was we was in this pitch black place. Everything just like this. It was like we were in this vault, and everything just kind of just uplifted over us. Masks fell off. It was men. Hmm. It was men behind these masks. They're not men, but y'all get my drift. You get my drift. Just using it in this particular stance here. They're masculine energies. Men that were doing this to women. And the sad part about this is that these men are orchestrating these these heinous acts and crimes towards these women, specifically women of spirituality or just women that like pray, whatever. So here's the thing that Spirit showed me yesterday, and I know it's a lot, but just stick with me. These men or these certain men here, right? They're part of the LGBTQ community. They don't want anybody to know that. So these are down low men, okay? There are a lot of women that are now starting to be awakened to some of these men out here that are having sex with the same sex. The women don't care, but you know, they're as a you know they're speaking up and they're speaking out because you know these men out here are treating the women like shit. They're causing a lot of chaos, havoc, domestic abuse, violence, and stuff like that. And I really feel like the reason why they're acting like that is because they truly want to be with the same sex. Then the bottom line is, then just do that. Why does it resort to you having to fight and cause abuse and harm to women because you want to be with a man? Then be with a man. But no, they want to take it. They want to take it too far. They want to take it to the extreme. And what they're doing is they're still having sex with the women. That's the facade here because they truly want to be with men. But they're using women as decoy. They so that people don't know that they really truly love men, right? But at the same time, they're abusing the women. They're doing all this stuff, and they're trying to get all that they can from women. Some of them are impregnating these women here to keep a hold on them, because these women are quote unquote worth a lot. You know what I mean? And when I say worth a lot in regards to energy, they're worth a lot. So these men want to hold on to these women. So when these women come into their energy, or I basically say their worth, right? Once this woman comes into her worth, her energy, she's going to start to shine, right? When she's going to start to shine, they're not going to like that. So because they got some kind of a connection with this woman here, they're going to try to, infiltrate, try to break down, and it's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Another thing they showed me last night is that some of these men, so like your ex and another ex, so like your two previous ex, they're getting together and they're having intimacy as well too. Well, it's not intimacy, they're having sex. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. But I was like, yo, it's not women. Yes, it's women, but it's not women. If that makes sense, the men or the gay men or the down low men are the one that is causing all of this ruckus here. And you're thinking it's the woman. Yes, the women is a part of it as well too, but the men are orchestrating it. They have on the mask. They're the one that are actually orchestrating it, but they're allowing the women to take the precedence or to be at the forefront. So they're confusing everyone, making them think it's really actually the woman that is causing all this, this fighting and this arguing and stuff like that. Like I said in a nutshell, yes, it is, but it's because of the command of the astral masculine that is behind the mask here, thinking, the collective is thinking it's the woman. Oh, this woman, da da da. No, it's the masculine behind the mask that is portraying it. So it's the masculine that is actually doing it, not the woman. But the woman is still involved. I hope that makes sense. The woman is only doing what the woman is doing because of what the masculine is telling the woman what to do. But they're only going for specifically karmics, because you're gonna have somebody that love low vibrational shit, dirty dick and all that shit, low vibrational dick and all that. They're gonna recruit those karmics, those karmic women who's trained to go, ready to go. That don't care about anything. They're gonna do it. So all this time you fighting with this low vibration woman, you're like, yo, what the fuck is your issue? You don't know what's going on here. It's the fucking nigga in the back with the mask on that is telling the karmic lapdog, oh, do this, do that, while they blocking you. So it's like a blockage here, while this person who's really orchestrating, which is the man that's orchestrating it, you try to figure out, yo, what's going on, It's the damn man that's doing that, yo. And the reason why they're doing it is because they don't want people to know that they're on the down low. That's why they're going so hard, especially on women. And it makes sense as to where these men are coming in trying to talk to man to woman and all that stuff. They're paying for these men to be transgender from male to woman. They want these men, these transgender men, to fight as well. It's just. You doing all that to be with somebody? You ain't gotta do all that to be with somebody. Just be with the damn person. Why you gotta do all that fighting and arguing on the job? Be with the damn person. We don't care. We don't care. So y'all made a war. It really feels like a war. Like, to be honest with you, that's what it feels like. You see, Yummy Vacation, his complex, which, yeah, man, this is they're doing all of this because they want to be with the same sex. But these men are having these down low men are having sex with one another. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm respectful, but it is what it is. It ain't so hard. Ain't so fine. There's a lot of dick. There's a lot of dick. And I bet you there's gonna be a lot of wines coming out this picture here. Confidence here. Yeah, and they're trying to harm these women. Some of these women are being killed. They're taking out insurance policies. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Look, I'm telling you, Nine of Pentacles. The men, the down low men. Some down low men. Not all, not all. But if it resonates with your story, then you know it's for you. But some of these down low men, they're hurting these women here because these women are strong, they're independent, they don't need a man, and it's hurting it's hurting them that they can't be the star because the woman has to step up and they have to do everything here because some of these men, they're not stepping up and they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So the woman is stepping up, they're doing it, right? And for some of these men are down low and they're not liking it, they're not liking the strength and the confidence of these women, these strong women here, and that's what they're doing. They're harming and they're hurting these women, these strong women here, because they can't be, what these women are: strong, confident, independent. They can get their own, they can make their own. But a lot of these men are down low. It is what it is. I'm saying it respectfully, but it is what it is. A lot of these men are down low here and they're hiding it. But like I said, guilt makes you tilt. Like, if you are gay, you're gay. Cool. Who cares? But for you to go to this length to do all that just to be with somebody of the same sex, that's crazy to me. Like, literally, that's crazy to me. Like, you would do all of that just to be with somebody of the same sex? Then just be with the person of the same sex. Why does that have to resort to hurting and to harming people? Like, for what? But that's what this is here. So if you are fighting with a man here, more than likely the man is down low, but they're using being with a woman as a crutch, but they truly want to be with a man here. And I just kept hearing last night in my dream, they'll never find out, they'll never find out. Well, I just found out it is what it is. So with those prostitutes and stuff like that, those is male prostitutes, or those are male, those are down low male that are having sex with one another here, and they are very afraid, definitely afraid that people are going to realize that it's not really truly the woman that's initiating or orchestrating it with this. It is actually these men that are doing this here. And a lot of women are leaving in droves because they're realizing that their men are married, but they're gay, but they're on the down low. And that can make sense because I made a video with the Me Too. So that can make a lot of sense with the Me Too as well, too. Wow. Telling you, and that is the concern here. The concern here is that men don't want people to know that they're, because you got to remember, we're now, well, perspective-wise, from the collective, okay, just reading from the point of view of the collective, or more so the men that's down low, okay, reading it from their perspective. They're still kind of slow, or more so back in time. They haven't caught up with the time, or they are maybe afraid to catch up with the time, because men have a certain type of face that they need to keep, or more so, keep. That's another thing as well too. Society wants men to be in a certain way, right? They have to be strong. They have to be this. They have to be that. But in reality, times are changing, and honestly and respectfully, some men want to be with men. But because of the upbringing or the background from which they came from, most of the men have a lot of old time or old school way of thinking. Their grandmothers, their grandmothers, grandfathers, more so than grandfathers. Fathers may not have been in the picture. They may have been around a lot of women. So this may have also swayed their, their choice in wanting to be with the same sex here. Okay. And because of that, because some feel like they don't feel comfortable coming out to be with the same sex, but it's because of the upbringing. Okay, a lot could be happening in the southern states as well too, because southern is very different from the northern states. But I'm pretty sure some of you guys can resonate with this here, and I'm telling you, I just kept hearing that this is what you needed to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out. Um, and that's why they're going above and beyond to hurt these women, and some of them are actually killing these women here because these women are something that they could not be. You know what I mean? And it's not to take it as no jab or hee hee ha ha. No, I'm just saying it. In a very that's just something that I've noticed, and I'm like, oh wow, that it just makes a lot of sense. Yeah, child, courthouse. You could be in court a lot with the fathers of your kids. They arguing and fighting with you. They trying to make life so much harder for you here, and it's all because they want to be with the same sex. I don't fucking. If you want to be, if it's that serious, be with the same sex, because it's not that serious. But they're making it that serious. They just drawing it out like that. But yeah, they use women as a crutch to save face to who they truly want to be with, and it's men. Men are orchestrating this, not women. But women, yes, they will go for the pick-me's or the karmics here that are willing to do anything because, oh, I love you, I love da 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 da. You fighting these women, these big back women over here. You're like, yo, what is going on? What is your problem? Da 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 da. And they sit back and they loving it and they enjoying it because they can't be who they want to be. They look at you as a man. If you're very strong, you're very confident. These karmic men, they look at you as a man, and that's why they treat you as such. Even though you may have a child or children with them, whatever the case may be here, they treat you like a man. They challenge you because they feel like you are a man. That's why they do what they do. Yep, they have bad health. And the reason why they have bad health here is because they're going between the two, both sex, masculine and feminine. They don't know what they want. Okay? They don't know what they want. They want to be with the woman, they want to be with the man, but at the same time, they still don't know what they want, right? So they're going back and forth with each other. Remember, this long term construct of thinking, oh, you can't be with this, you can't be with the man that's da 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 da. But that's just the way they were raised. Okay, and a lot of y'all gonna agree when you watch. Y'all gonna agree like, girl, that makes sense. Okay, right? I feel like they are the carriers here. The ones that are on the down low, that want to be out, that want to be in a connection with men, but don't know how to be in it like publicly because they don't want the backlash here. They're the one that's carrying the health. So you have your pick me's, you have your karmics, then you have your good ones, then they may have one that they married to, right? It's strategically placed, whether it's to destroy the woman or the women that either you have a child with, they may have a child with you or children with you. If you're very strong, independent minded, um, they will destroy you. Okay, so that you could be the wife, right? That you have the girlfriend, or the pick me. It just goes very deep. Okay, but the way that spirit showed me last night, I was like, that just makes a lot of sense as to why there's so much increase in domestic violence amongst women, because a lot of women are now coming out, literally are saying, hey, my husband's on the down low. I came in and I stepped in and they having sex, da 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 da. If you like men, you like fucking men. Wow, who cares? Don't nobody care. Well, I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop saying that. Don't nobody care. I mean, at least I don't. Like, hey, you wanna be with a man? Listen, can I meet him? Hey, how are ya? Okay, so you gonna be with my ex-husband? Okay, cool. No, not a problem. Y'all gonna be good? All right. Welcome to the family. Like, damn. There are literally some women out here that do not care. Then you got some of these down low men that are stalking you and watching you because they can't be you. And hey, I may lose some followers, but hey, that means you're not for me. But like I said, I was respectful about it. I ain't cursed nobody. I was respectful. Yeah, privileged lady. They see you as a privileged lady. And this is why these men, your husbands, ex-husbands, boyfriends, whatever the case may be, that's why they argue and fight with you because they can't be you. I'm telling you. Look, I'm telling you, complex. These men that were married to, because my ex-husband he loved men. He loved men. He do. He not gonna tell nobody that though. I know that and I don't care. I say all the time, you gay. Like, you gay. Like, it is what it is. Like, who cares? But he don't want nobody to know. So he used me as a crutch. Like, I was just the crutch. I was the wife, but it was just a whole facade. And he was banging out men. The man was banging out him. So I was like, oh, okay, that's the type of time you want? Okay. But because he felt like he couldn't be free with while being with me, he bashed me and did all kinds of stuff to me. Tried to break me down on everything. Tried to destroy my life because he wanted to be with a man. Ain't that something? Child, please. Nope. Watch. Y'all gonna come here and say, yo, you on to something. Watch. I'm waiting for the comments. Watch. Watch. And it could be vice versa for men as well too. Okay, if you're a man, masculine, you're probably dealing with this with women that are more so in their masculine energy as well too. Okay, take it how it resonates. But this is just how I'm looking at it from the woman's perspective, looking at you know what I mean. But a lot of women are going to, yeah, I'm telling you, lovers. Yeah, this is lovers marriage. A lot of women, right, are realizing that their men are down low or they're into gay men. But they're not coming right out and saying that. A lot of these women here are catching their men in the act here. And when they catch them in the act, these men are so startled because, again, the social norms say you gotta be this and you gotta be whatever the case may be. They're afraid. They're afraid that these women are going to, hey, oh my God, girl, guess what? You know my husband. Come on. And that's why they're going the extra mile and trying to hurt and harm these women, especially these strong, able women. Despair because they're in despair because they don't want their identity to be exposed. They feel like if their identity is exposed, it'll be the end all be all. That's why they're hurting and harming, and some of them are killing women because of this secret. It's not really a secret, but if you catch my drift, you catch my drift. Yeah, courtship. So you got marriage, lovers, and courtship. You see what I mean? It's a cycle here, and they just keep doing that. And most of these men that are on the down low are a narcissist. They're narcissists, and it just works for them. They have a certain identity, a facade that they want to keep up, but then behind closed doors, they are fucking hellcats, causing mayhem and fucking chaos. But a lot of them are doing a lot of crazy shit there because they're like, okay, well, if I could do this and get away with this, let me try this. And they're doing it and they're getting away with it. Well, they were getting away with it, but not anymore because the tables are turning here. And a lot of men, especially, I'm talking about from the past 30 years or so. I'm talking about your dad, your grandfather, your husband, your boy. Yes. Yes. A lot of them are going to be caught up because the patriarchal society or norm or whatever you want to call it is really falling apart here. And the reason why it's falling apart here is because know, they're losing power, number one, and then number two is because of the way society wants a man to be a certain way, a certain stance. So hopefully they don't turn that, they don't, you know, cut down this they don't censor this video here. But I promise you, that's what it is, bro. I promise you. It's blowing up in their face. I don't even know what the title is. That's why they're going so hard on women, especially strong, independent women. Because they want to be, you know, they want to be pampered. They want to be loved, but they just want to be soft, you know? The changes are coming here where the real strong masculines, the ones that are in their divine energies, they're stepping up. They're coming in to protect. They're coming in to protect the divine feminine. So most of these men here were like false flames, false twin flames, false soulmates here. Those weren't your real lovers. They weren't. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. They're the ones that are taking you to court. They're the ones that are starting with you. They're the ones that are doing all of this. They're the one that is causing the chaos here. Just because they want to be with somebody the same sex. But because society says, hey, you can't. And then you got old school ways, you know, of thinking and growing up. It's going to be a secret. It's a secret because of their old way of thinking. Oh, well, my papa and my grandfather and my this and my dad and my uncle. You know what I mean? We gotta live a certain da 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 da. So you got these male cults, these male down low sexual cults, because that's what it is here. They're having sex with one another. They're having sex with women. Okay, but they're transferring. You know, it's back and forth because they're having sex with anybody, male and female. They're not protecting themselves. Right? They're not protecting themselves here. And that's just, this is what's causing these increases in sexual STDs. Damn. Well, I need to figure out how I'm going to, I need to figure out how am I going to title this. Tolerance is in reverse. I'm going to stop right here, but whoever gets it, gets it. That's all I can say. So we have Libra in the 11th house and Pluto. Yeah, social norms, constructs, things are going to be balanced out. Things are changing. And there's a lot of men that want to feel comfortable. They want to be. And I feel like it's going to happen. That's going to happen for them. But at the same time, they don't have to put on this facade of trying to be something that they're not. And they don't want to be strong men. Hey, that's their prerogative. We can't tell somebody who to be. They don't want to be strong men. Hey, that's fine. Okay? So they will be in their lane. You're going to be in your lane, divine feminine, and your real divine masculine is going to come towards you. And everything is going to be balanced out here. And it just makes sense. It makes a lot of sense now to me. So we have 11th house in South Node in Capricorn. South Node in Leo in the 4th house. Jupiter, 12th house, Leo. Okay. So, to be a Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Leo. Two more. Aries. Pisces. Okay, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until next time.